ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Well, they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And on that last drive, Went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That's caught left side by Hardman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. On first down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Rolling to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Buying time to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Now it's the backup Finley. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Finley one more time. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Finley now. Screen play, McKinnon. Touchdown! Jerick McKinnon from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Heineke.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Heineke on first down.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Second and 12.
Another try after the first down sack. Under pressure, they got him again. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They go play action. Finley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, Finley. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Thompson.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Second down and goal. Finley escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Throwing. Finley eluding the pressure right. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it's 21-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Heineke. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On third down, Heineke. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, a battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Second down at 4. Heineke now from the 50. Finds the open target, Arnold. On first and 10, Heineke.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
4 yards remain for second down. To throw is Heineke. Again, it's Johnson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
That'll be dumped off to Vaughn, complete.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
And they'll throw again, Heineke. This one swung out to Vaughn.
And they'll get this down to the 10. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Heineke. He'll check this one down to Vaughn. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
A 1st down throw for Heineke. He finds his man Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Heineke now. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing. Heineke on the move. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Well, now Finley a little unsure of things here, so he's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll indeed run here right off the bat. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Finley. And this one complete to Doolin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, Finley. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I tell you, You don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They go play action. Now Heineke.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Heineke. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Heineke.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Heineke to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Again, it's Heineke.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now Heineke on 4th down.
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That time a 9-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Green to bring it back.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Finley on play action. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Finley now from the 50. Steps away. On the left side, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And now they're in the hurry up. They'll throw again. Finley. He finds McKinnon, complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dancing to his left. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Finley. He'll buy some time right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ryan Finley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back out on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. First down, Heineke. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Arnold. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Heineke again. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First down now, but that clock rolling. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. Heineke's throw on target to Godwin here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Into the hands of Darden. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. To the air again, Heineke. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Surprising, Finley looks to throw it here. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.